Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Little House Learning Co. I'm Katie, and today I am trying to make my wardrobe match my inspiration. As a mom in her 30s, maybe you can relate, I found it hard to redefine my style after having children, and now that I'm getting older, I'm finding that what is out there on the retail market is sometimes catered to a younger demographic than I am anymore. So I'm taking you along with me on the journey. I hope you find it inspiring and encouraging. I shared on Instagram about this dilemma that I'm having where I am dressing with like wide legs and kind of chunky knits and some Sherpa, things like that. But I'm really drawn to this kind of style that has more delicate fabrics, feminine details, things like that. So I'm going to go thrifting today. I'm specifically looking for some holes that I have in my wardrobe where I'm looking for like a dark colored dress or skirt that has a small pattern detail on it. I'm looking for some maybe feminine blouses, anything that's linen or 100% cotton. Come with me to the thrift store. I've got my headphones, I've got a good audiobook on, and we'll see what we can find. I really love this thrift store because it's well organized and they're always running a tag sale. I saw these blouses at first and thought they're kind of it, but not exactly it. And I really love the square neckline on this, but the t-shirt was just a no for me. When I saw this top, I really loved the lace and the look of it. It's kind of lightweight. It turned out to be 100% cotton, and I definitely put it in my cart. It's always a good sign too when it comes with an extra button. I love the buttons, the blue, the denim, all of that was very much on my inspiration board, and a couple of these were close, but they were short dresses instead of long and just didn't have quite that ditzy floral look I was going for. I did, on the other hand, find some jeans that were in my size, which is the long, and that's hard to find. I kept coming back to this piece. There was a lot of things I liked about it, but it still felt very 2017 to me. I love the cut and the details on this, but red is just not my color. This, on the other hand, is absolutely my color. This was really pretty, but I didn't really care for the yellow, and it was very expensive. I had to keep telling myself, I'm not here for books, I'm not here for books. I did find some amazing pieces though that I'm super excited about. I am back from my thrift shopping, and you can see I found a lot of things. I'm going to show you the things I found that are not clothing related, and then I'm going to show you the clothes that I found. I think I found some really good finds, and I'm going to try to incorporate them into my wardrobe in a way that kind of is inspired by my Pinterest board. First thing I found was this paint by number. This is our artist that we're currently studying. My daughter is working on another paint by number by this artist from the same brand. So I knew that she would really enjoy this, and it was only $1.50. I found these 3 clear bins. You can tell somebody already had them, labeled and was using them for some sort of organization, but we have bigger versions of this in our homeschool library, and they fit really well. We have glass doors on our library. The bins and things that we put in have to be like a certain size, and I like these ones because they have this locking mechanism on them, and so I knew that this was going to be a good pickup. These were like $2.29 a piece. Next, I found something that is not clothing, but is clothing adjacent, and it is this beautiful chambray fabric. There is quite a bit of it. There's a lot of it. And I already know that I like this color, I like this kind of fabric, and so I have a lot of plans in my mind already of what I could do with this. This was, let's see, $4.29, but it was on sale, so I got it for, let's see, $3.54. So that's a good deal for this amount of fabric. I did end up finding 3 tops. This one is 100% cotton, and it's a color that I wear all the time. It has like those button detailing and just some of those small feminine details that I was looking for. The second one that I found has a lot of like that kind of gauzy look. It's a blue and white, which I had a lot in the photo. Now it was on sale. I think I paid $3.25 for this. And then the last one that I found was exactly what I was looking for. It is white, and it has, let's see if I can show you up close, all those little like feminine details. It's very like blousey. I like the neckline, and I like the little button that's on the back enclosing the neckline, so I'll see if I can style that. Next, I was looking for some straight leg jeans, and I actually found these are from Gap. They say vintage slim high rise. They're in my size. They are tall, which I need, so we'll see what they look like when I try them on. The thrift store does not have a dressing room, and so it's always hit or miss. They don't do returns, and this was $13, which is a little bit on the spendy side for a thrift store, but I have high hopes that they're gonna work. Next, I found this jean denim dress. I loved the buttons down the front, and I like that it has more structure. I've been seeing things like this all over for fall with like a pair of tall riding boots and things like that. So I'm gonna see how I can style this. It is almost 100% cotton. It's 99% cotton too. So that is always a win in my book. Oh, one other thing that's not clothing related. I found this beautiful bowl. I have been looking for something like this for a long time. It's been on my thrift wish list for a long time. I saw someone put like a loaded salad in here with like wooden tongs, and I thought, ooh, I like the more like shallow, wider bowl. So when I saw this there, I was like, that is exactly what I've been looking for. All right, last but not least, I found this beautiful cardigan. You can see, oh, I'll back up so you can see it a little bit better. It has kind of like a wide sleeve and is a like cardigan that buttons all the way up. I realized last year when I was going through the cardigans in my closet, when I compared the ones that I wore all the time versus the ones that I did not wear, the ones that I wasn't wearing were the ones that didn't button all the way to the top, like the ones that had a V and then a button down. I just was not wearing those ones. So when I saw this, I was like, ooh, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And I don't know if you can tell from the picture, but like, you know when you just see something that you know is a high quality item? This was this for me right away. I could tell just by the way it was stitched and everything that was high quality. It is 70% wool and 30% cashmere. So you know that it's like a very nice, well-made piece of clothing. I think this outfit maybe needs a belt, and I almost want to crop it so that I don't have to tuck it in as much, but I love this blouse. I think it's really true to my style and it was exactly what I was looking for. And surprisingly, the jeans do fit, which I was very excited about. This blouse, I love the color, I love the shape, but I think with the jeans, even with the cardigan, it was just not working. So I'll have to go back to the drawing board and see if I can restyle it. I can see how I will easily be able to incorporate this blouse into my wardrobe. I definitely preferred it with the clogs and the scarf. That was more my style for sure. I had seen an outfit really similar to this on Instagram, and I do really love it. I love the riding boots, I love the hair scarf, like it just is giving fall vibes 100%, and very similar to something that I had on my Pinterest board. For some reason, this was the hardest look for me to style, but I just looked to see how they had styled it in their original listing, and I loved it with the white skirt. I feel like this is perfect for late summer into early fall. I'm gonna go and throw everything in the wash, but if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.